This is the second part to the Honors English project, depending on which and what order you watched them. The first one would be summary, the second one is character and conflict. The third one is point of view and setting, and then the last one is theme. So this one is character and conflict. Now we have our main character, Leah, and her now dead ex-best friend, her mother and father who are not together, her stepmother Jennifer, her little sister Emma, stepsister. We have Elijah, who works at the hotel where Cassie was found dead, and then her counselor, Dr. Parker. Our characters kind of butt heads with Leah a lot. Leah and her mother do not have a very good relationship. Leah does not refer to her mother as her mother. She only refers to her as Dr. Merrigan. Her father, according to Leah, her and her father don't speak a lot. And I know in a chapter, Leah pretends to be asleep to avoid talking to her father about Cassie's death. It's all very wishy-washy between them two. Emma is actually the one who finds Leah in the bathroom after she had taken her Nana's old knife. The first incision runs from my neck to just below my heart, deep enough so that I can finally feel something, not deep enough to flay me open. The pain flows like lava and takes my breath away. The knife carves a path in the flesh between two ribs, then between the two ribs below that. Fat drops of blood splash on the counter, ripe red seeds. I'm so very, very strong, so iron-boned and magic that the knife draws a third line between my two ribs, straight and true. Blood pools in the bowls of my hips and drips to the tile floor. Black holes open in front of my eyes, and the wild bird trapped in my heart beats her wings frantically. I'm sweating, finally warm. So she tries to kill herself, and then Emma finds her. And then it continues with the bathroom door swings open. Emma sees the blood painting my skin and the red rivers carved on my body. Emma sees the wet knife, silver and bone. The screams of my little sister shatter the mirrors. So Emma finds her in the bathroom. Now, the reason for this very detailed scene and the way Leah feels the way she does is because the night that her best friend, Cassie, had died, they had been fighting and they had drifted apart. Cassie and Leah had no longer been friends. Cassie had been caught up in sports and, like soccer and track and all that, and didn't have time for Leah. And after the car crash, they kind of split apart when Leah went off to the hospital, new seasons, where she needed to weigh a certain weight to be released. And after that, Cassie's mother decided that Leah wasn't good for Cassie, and Cassie was mad at Leah, and Leah was mad at Cassie. Before she died, she called Leah, and Leah didn't answer. And there is a bunch of repeats of the same line. So an example is body found in a motel room alone. So there's in the dead time between Saturday night and Sunday morning, she called me. Of course, I didn't pick up. She was drunk dialing or prank dialing. I wasn't going to let her sucker me into being her friend again just so she could turn around and crush me one more time. And then there's a little print, and at the bottom it says, body found in a motel room, alone. Then there's, Cassie called 33 times, starting at 11:30 Saturday night. Leah, it's me. Call me. Cassie. Where are you? Call me back. I'm not playing Overbrook. I really need to talk to you. Cassie, 2 days ago, Saturday. Call me. Please, please call me. Look, I'm sorry. Please. I know you're getting these messages. You can be mad at me later, okay? I really need to talk to you. You were right. It wasn't your fault. There's nobody else to talk to. Oh, God. From 1:20 to 2:55, she hung up 15 times. Next. Please. Leah. Her voice was slurring. I'm so sad. I can't get out. Call me. It's a mess. 2 more hang-ups. 3:20, very slurred. I don't know what to do. 3:27, I miss you. Miss you. The whole conflict starts because Leah and Cassie were fighting and something was Leah's fault, or I don't know. But so now Leah's conscience is eating her alive because she could have picked up the phone. She thinks she could have picked up the phone and saved Cassie, and maybe she wouldn't have died that night. And now Cassie haunts her and taunts her, or so she thinks, which is why I assume that she suffers from schizophrenia. Leah is a very messed up person. She suffers from, is it anorexia? Yeah, her and Cassie both suffered from anorexia, which made them friends because they bonded over that. I say that like it's a good thing, but it's not a good thing. She suffers from anorexia, anxiety, depression, self-harm, suicide attempts. It's all very mad. So that is pretty much the conflict of it all. Yeah, that's about it.